In the Mara Palumbra system, the Tree of Life is a deeply symbolic element within the mystical traditions of Kabbalah, regarded as a blueprint of the universe and a map of the human soul. Before the Palumbrista can embark on this journey through the Sefirot, it is essential to first master the foundational teachings of Mara Palumbra. This foundational work deepens self-awareness and builds a better understanding of the magical practices within Mara Palumbra. Each sphere requires a specific ritual to gain entry, a process designed to align the Palumbrista with the unique energies of that Sefirot. The content of these rituals remains exclusively shared within the Mara Palumbra houses, led by the Palumbrista Maestro. Each Mara Palumbra house carries its own name and is represented by a dedicated Palumbrista Maestro, who provides guidance and instruction within that house. In the Sefirot system, the Tree of Life serves as a guide for spiritual growth and inner strength. Each sphere contains unique energies that support the Palumbrista's physical and spiritual journey. Within the Mara Palumbra tradition, the path through the Sefirot is seen as an evolutionary process that elevates and balances the soul. However, this journey is not accessible to everyone, as it demands significant shadow work that should not be underestimated. The powers of the archangels can bring hidden shadows to the surface during this process, requiring thorough preparatory steps. For the Palumbrista, who wishes to master this path within the Mara Palumbra system, deep preparation is essential. The Sefirot is more than just a sequence of spheres. It is a living network connected by 22 arcanas, or paths. These arcanas represent energy flows that connect each sphere, forming a network of ways the Palumbrista traverses to connect more deeply with the mysteries and wisdom of the Tree of Life. These paths are challenges and lessons that help the Palumbrista travel from one sphere to another, requiring not only an understanding of the spheres themselves, but also the willingness to navigate inner shadows and hidden layers of consciousness. Each arcana or path holds unique powers and archetypal energies expressed through symbols, elements, and experiences that grant access to deeper layers of the spiritual journey. Each path embodies the mystical wisdom of the tarot and represents a step on the path of self-discovery. By following these paths, the Palumbrista not only learns the qualities of the individual spheres, but also develops a deeper understanding of the universal laws that connect them. The journey begins with the sphere Malkuth, governed by the archangel Sandalphon. Malkuth represents the physical world, the kingdom where all energies converge and manifest in material reality. Here, the Palumbrista learns about grounding, presence, and the importance of physical manifestation. The path that connects Yesod with Malkuth is particularly meaningful, as it forms the final step in the process of spiritual manifestation and transformation into the physical world. The next sphere, Yesod, governed by Gabriel, serves as a foundation and brings the power of manifestation. Yesod is the bridge between the spiritual and the physical, teaching the Palumbrista how to turn inner visions into reality. The path to the next sphere, Hod, requires the Palumbrista to embrace the power of intellect and the clarity of thought. Following this is Hod, under the guidance of Michael, which represents clarity and intellect. Here, the Palumbrista learns the art of communication and integrating knowledge, while developing the mental clarity necessary for further growth. The path from Hod to Netzach leads the Palumbrista to the sphere of emotion and passion. Next is Netzach, governed by Haniel, representing perseverance and emotional expression, connecting the Palumbrista with the natural energies of the world. The path from Netzach to Tifereth is a journey to the heart of the tree, where higher and lower spheres converge. In Tifereth, governed by Raphael, beauty, harmony, and the higher self are symbolized. Here, the Palumbrista finds balance, self-knowledge, and compassion, learning to open the gate to enlightenment. The path from Tifereth to Geburah confronts the Palumbrista with the necessity of discipline and justice. Geburah, under the guidance of Kamael, represents discipline and justice, the ability to make decisions aligned with truth and integrity. Geburah teaches boundary setting and justice, both for oneself and for others. The path from Geburah to Chesed is a road toward compassion and mercy. Chesed, governed by Zadkiel, is a sphere of mercy and abundance. Here, the Palumbrista discovers the power of giving and compassion. The path to Binah takes the Palumbrista further into the realm of understanding and structure. Then comes Binah, governed by Raziel, which brings the creative impulse of Chokmah into form and teaches the Palumbrista discipline, patience, and the importance of boundaries as elements of spiritual maturity. The path from Binah to Chokmah is a journey toward wisdom and intuition. Chokmah, governed by Tzafkil, represents wisdom and the first masculine principle. Here, the Palumbrista develops intuitive knowledge and learns to understand without logical analysis. The path to the final sphere, Kether, symbolizes the highest connection with the divine spark. The journey ends with Kether, governed by the archangel Metatron. This sphere represents the divine spark of pure consciousness, the unformed potential that encompasses all possibilities. Kether invites the Palumbrista to attune to the highest level of consciousness and pure intention, and to embrace the connection with divine order. The paths that connect these spheres symbolize not only transitions, but also offer powerful lessons and deep insights into universal principles. Through these paths, the Palumbrista explores hidden layers of the soul, understands universal energies, and develops inner strength. Each path or arcana reveals a significant lesson for spiritual growth and overcoming personal limitations. In the Mara Palumbra system, walking through the Sefirot provides a complete path to self-discovery and inner strength, supported by the wisdom of the arcanas. The Palumbrista not only learns to master the energies of the tree, but also to use them for personal and spiritual transformation. This journey is a path to spiritual enlightenment, where the Palumbrista brings themselves and the forces of the universe into balance and harmony. Through this balance, the Palumbrista finds profound inner strength and a life rooted in wisdom and spiritual fulfillment. Though we provide only a small glimpse into the spheres of the Sefirot here, the experience of each Palumbrista who walks through the spheres is highly personal. Each individual is unique and carries their own journey, making each experience personal and not necessarily as described here. This description serves only as a brief overview of the greater whole, which cannot be fully encompassed in words or text.